It's Darlene Downing, and welcome back to your video tutorial series, Loving Your Life Every Day. If you remember in the first video, I shared with you the first step of my attitude gratitude formula, which is to appreciate yourself. We talked about how we actually teach others how to treat us, and that in order for us to be treated differently, we must treat ourselves differently first. If you didn't have a chance to watch that video, I invite you to take a minute now and pause this one, go to the link that's below, watch it, and then come on back and watch this video. So today in this video, I would like to reveal to you the second step in my attitude of gratitude formula that I've personally used to consciously create a life I love day to day. I really hope you receive value from it, and I hope you have fun playing with it. Step number 2 is to give appreciation to others. This step is based on the principle that in order to receive anything into our lives, we must be willing to give it to others first. Many spiritual teachings tell us that in order to receive that which we desire into our life, we must be willing to give it to others. Now, I know it sounds counterintuitive, right? If we felt like we had it to give, then we wouldn't be asking for it. But it actually is true, and it is really powerful. It definitely works, I promise. When we give to others, it creates this flow of giving and receiving, and it comes back to us. If we're focused on lack, then that's what we experience. We experience lack. But if we're focusing on giving and we allow that to flow out, then it creates this current, and we actually receive by the act of giving. Okay, so let's continue on building with our feeling of appreciation. I'm going to invite you to direct your attention to the people in your life and how you appreciate them. You can do this with one person or with several people. It's entirely up to you. So take a moment now, grab a pen and a piece of paper, find a comfortable spot, and bring to mind one person in your life that you'd like to direct feelings of appreciation to. Just bring them into your heart space. Allow them to be there with you for a minute and contemplate what it is you appreciate about them. So for your prompt in writing, you would want to say, I appreciate blank, and in the blank you would fill in the person's name because. For example, I appreciate John because he always follows through with his promises, just as an example. Take some time here. Allow whatever comes to you with this one person, what it is you appreciate about them as you hold them in your heart space. Allow that to come through on the paper right now. I invite you to pause the video right now while you do this. You can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that would be great. I'll see you in a minute. Great, how was that for you? You can feel free to take some time either right now or later on after you're finished watching this video and do this with several other people in your life that you would like to focus your appreciation towards. When I have done this exercise myself, I have to tell you I've noticed almost immediately a shift in how I am seeing the other person in my life and how I feel about them, and also how I feel personally. I feel different. I feel more light, more expanded. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Not every time was it easy for me to come up with things that I appreciated about someone when I did this. It was a struggle. I was focusing more on what was irritating me about them and I had to turn that around. But what was beautiful, and what is beautiful about this, is when you redirect your attention to that which you appreciate about someone rather than that which is irritating you. They show up differently, you feel differently about them. And then what I would find is that I was noticing I was being appreciated more by them. Cool, huh? I have found gratitude and appreciation to be so interesting. It only takes a moment or two, it costs me absolutely nothing to appreciate the people in my life. And it makes such a big difference in how they feel and how I feel when I do it. It has the ability to take me out of autopilot and habit and really turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary one. So there you have it, the second step in the attitude of gratitude formula, appreciating others. I really hope that you found it valuable, and I would absolutely love to hear any feedback that you have or any ahas that you've had. Stay tuned for the third and final video in your video series, Living a Life You Love Every Day. Until then, from my heart to yours, bye for now.